Welcome to STA2023 Online. You'll need to take some time this week to become familiar with our course. My Courses course materials. Let's explore the My Courses course. From the course homepage, shown below, you'll have several options from the top toolbar. We'll start by clicking on Course Home. I will post weekly reminders and important messages here. Upcoming events are also shown on the course home. Click on Course Content. On the Course Content page, you'll see the syllabus at the top. You can also find the syllabus in the Begin Here module. Click on Table of Contents. You can use the Expand Collapse option on the right to hide or reveal items in each module. Below the table of contents on the left toolbar, you'll see a link to Email Instructor. After you click on this link, click 2 more times and you'll see this window. Please add a subject to your message so I have an idea of what you're emailing about. This is the email you should use to contact me. Do not use my college email. Your message can get caught in the college's spam filter and I may not see it for several days. The next item on the table of the contents is an Ask a Question forum. Use this forum to post questions about the course, interact with other students, etc. Review the syllabus, paying attention to course tools, course grading, active participation, proctored midterm, and final. There is a detailed schedule week by week included in the syllabus that shows the material to be covered each week, the homework quizzes and their due dates, chapter discussions and their due dates, and test dates. Let's look at the Begin Here module. Meet Your Instructor links to my instructor homepage at the college. The syllabus is also included here. This Welcome to STA2023 online handout is included. Textbook information shows the ISBN for the Mystatlab Access Kit. Take a few minutes to read top 5 myths about distance learning. There's information about proctored testing, midterm, and final. The syllabus quiz is required. You must earn 100% on one attempt to unlock the unit discussions and investigative tasks, which are part of your course grade. You have unlimited attempts on this quiz. The Mystatlab Materials module includes information on how to get registered for our course. Important note, you will register in the Mystatlab course from the My Course home for this course. The My Courses tutorials include information about the various features of My Courses. The first discussion is also located in the Begin Here module. Returning to the table of contents, Weekly Chat Sessions module contains links to our weekly chats. Our weekly chats will be on Wednesdays, 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. The first chat will occur on Wednesday, January 13th at 10:30. The chats are not required, but if you can attend, I think you will find them very helpful. The chats are recorded, so if you can't attend, use the same link to access the recording. Click on the link to access. I will also post the materials to be covered in the chat before the actual chat begins. You can print this to use during the chat. The next item on the table of contents is analysis of test quiz answers. The Units of Study modules contain the course materials. Each unit folder contains several chapters. Unit 1 contents are shown below. Each module is organized in the same order. The chapter modules first, then discussions and assessments. Notice there's also an assignment checklist to help you with the material, keep track of the material in the module. Each chapter module is organized in the same fashion. Chapter 1 module is shown here. The chapter handouts and practice section includes several handouts and lists the Mystatlab homework sections to be covered. My Courses keeps track of what you have accessed. Notice if there is a check mark to the right, you have accessed that material. The related materials will contain handouts, links, videos, etc. to supplement the unit materials. These materials are optional, but you might find them helpful to your understanding of the unit chapter concepts. Each unit contains one or more assessments. The unit quizzes are located in Mystatlab. You must complete the syllabus quiz with 100% in order to access the discussions and investigative tasks. The investigative task and the discussion for Unit 1 are shown here. The investigative tasks are activities related to the material we're covering in the unit chapters. Each task will have detailed instructions and a grading rubric that will be used to grade your work. You'll be answering the questions in the instructions as a written report, which is submitted to a Dropbox. Each student will submit one time before the due date and time. Your report should be professional, which means complete sentences, spell check, etc. These tasks are individual. Each student does their own work. There is no single correct answer to the tasks. There will be many ways to answer the questions. For all discussions except the class intro, each student must make an initial posting before they will see the postings from other students. Click on Start a New Thread to make your posting. Returning to the top toolbar, click on Calendar. The due dates for course assignments are shown on this calendar along with other important dates, proctor testing, last date to withdraw. Returning to the toolbar, click on Submission Review, and notice you can access discussions, Dropboxes, and quizzes from this drop-down menu. You can also access these assignments through the unit modules listed in the syllabus. I suggest that you use the links for discussions located in the unit folder since other materials are available there to help you with your postings. The weekly schedule lists each assignment and the unit folder in which it resides. From the top toolbar, click on Communicate. You will see several options. You'll access email from this drop-down bar. We won't be using the chat or groups option. News will show any announcements that I've posted. When you access the email link, you'll be able to read and compose messages. I suggest using the email instructor link on the table of contents. It is much easier. My name will be automatically inserted in the To window. From the top toolbar, if you click on Grades, you can view your grades. This is critical. Be sure that you have purchased the Mystatlab Access Kit. You will access Mystatlab from our My Courses homepage. Please read the materials in the Mystatlab materials located in the Begin Here module. On the course homepage, click on this link to access Mystatlab. Once you link our Mystatlab course to our My Courses course, you will not need to log in separately to Mystatlab. There are two options here, All Assignments and Course Home. All assignments will take you only to the assignments. The Course Home will give you access to all the materials available in Mystatlab for our course. Due dates will show on this home page here. On the left toolbar, you can navigate the course by clicking on chapter contents, homework, etc. If you select a particular chapter, you'll see the following. You can access the chapter homework, from the Homework tab. The homework assignments are listed with the due date. Notice the green flags next to due dates. Each of these assignments has requirements that must be met before the assignment is available. You must complete the Introduction to Mystatlab with a score of 100% in order to access the remaining homework assignments. If you move your mouse over the flag, it will list the requirement. You will have unlimited attempts from Mystatlab homework, and you can access the homework even after the due date passes if you have accessed it at least once before the due date. To access the homework assignments after the due date, you will need to use the link to Gradebook. In the Gradebook, you can Click on a homework assignment and click Review, and then it will give you an option to rework to improve your score or just to practice. For each unit quiz in Mystatlab, you must score at least 60% on the associated homework to unlock the quiz. These are shown on the quiz assignment page. So for instance, for Unit 1 quiz, to unlock that quiz, you must score 60% on the homework for chapters 1, 10, and 11. Remember, you can always go back later to improve a homework score if you worked on that homework assignment at least once before the published due date. The unit quizzes are built from question pools, so you may not get the same set of questions on subsequent attempts. So read carefully. You have 3 attempts for each quiz. Each homework has several learning aids available. Here's a problem from Chapter 3 homework. The variety of learning aids varies from problem to problem. The Ask My Instructor option will send me an email with the exact problem you're working on. It is helpful if you give me some information about what you're having trouble with. Learning aids are not available on quizzes. Many homework problems can be opened directly in StatCrunch, which is a tool we will be using in this class. For example, this problem from Chapter 6. If you click on this little icon here, you'll have several options. And then click here. You can open this in StatCrunch, you can copy it to the clipboard, or you can open it in Excel. You can also access StatCrunch from the left toolbar, and there are data sets from your textbook linked to particular chapters. This option will take you to the StatCrunch website. Proctored midterm and final. The midterm and final exams are proctored and are given at Clearwater, Seminole, St. Pete, Gibbs, and Tarpon campuses. You can choose whichever campus is most convenient for you, but you must make an appointment for your proctored midterm or proctored final. Here is a link to the reservation website. If you live out of the area, you must identify a proctor who will be approved by the eCampus office. This information about identifying a proctor is included in the syllabus. The task must be completed during the first week of class. Here's a link to the proctor testing website. In order to succeed in this course, you must keep up with the weekly assignments. I recommend printing out the weekly schedule on the last page of the syllabus and checking off each activity as you complete it. I do not extend due dates, Monday night at 11 p.m., for homework, quizzes, investigative tasks, or discussion topics unless there is an issue with my courses. Please print out the schedule on the last page of the syllabus so you can keep track of the assignments. Please contact me by course email if you have any questions. I look forward to working with you, with the class, and I hope you'll enjoy our course.